Hello friends, how are you? I've been planning this video for months, and the other day I finally went out to go on a photo walk around my house. You see, a couple of years ago, I used to do this every Saturday morning. I would go out with my digital camera, a point and shoot one, and practice. I didn't have a DSLR then, but it made me happy. I hope you'll enjoy this video as well as my surroundings. I wrote this on a whim and I think it's going to be really funny, although it's kind of dark. But please enjoy this video as well as nature. Okay. After 4 years of sleep deprivation, numb hands with 1,000 layers of eye bags, breakdowns, papers, cases, and sadness, you're finally done with college. You've had your good days in school. You march along with hundreds of people you barely know but have seen so much the past 4 years. After a month, you get your diploma. Now what? You see, there are a lot of things that your professors don't tell or teach you in school. Being the dumb person that I am, I took a gap year after graduation when I already submitted law school requirements. I know. I chickened out last minute and decided to take a year off, all because of someone who wasn't worth it at all. I mean, kids, don't be dumb like me. You'll regret it. Kind of. Since I chickened out last minute, luckily I got hired on the first job that I applied to. I worked there for a couple of months until my life went down the drain, and I'm still haunted by everything that I experienced from my first job. I met amazing people though. I've learned a lot of things from that and from my months of indefinite vacation. Okay, 1. In school, they never teach you how to acquire government IDs and documents. Thank God everything is online now and there's a plethora of sites teaching scared and dumb fresh grads like me. Seriously, what's the point of not receiving your salary full to pay tax when it all goes to politicians' pockets? It's so fucked up. I enslave myself for 8 hours a day plus hours of commuting only to get a small salary. I mean, minimum wage, slightly higher than minimum wage, but not as high as I want or deserve. A chunk goes to rent, then food, then PhilHealth, SSS, blah blah blah. I was hospitalized last month and I think the company didn't even pay for my PhilHealth. Nada. Wala. Zero. And I'm left eating convenience store meals, or I didn't eat at all. That's another story. 2. In relation to what I have just said, it is so difficult to earn money to the point where it takes a toll on your mental health, but it makes you feel so guilty to take a sick leave for a day because that's 700 pesos. I can have a nice meal and some stationery with that. Okay. I'll just suffer for another day because I am so frugal that I'm damaging my well-being. 3. Money escapes your wallet, bank account, or pockets very quickly. For example, I set a budget of 1,500 pesos a week and it's Monday. By the end of the day, I only have 300 pesos. I know, most of it is spent on little rewards and expensive food to make my dead soul feel slightly better. Or fair to see someone who isn't worth it. Anyway, 4. You're alone. You'll be alone, especially when you choose to leave the province and get out of your comfort zone. You're all by yourself and won't be in the loving arms of your family. No good, warm, and free meals. No fast internet. That's why I said fuck rent and still went home a couple of days a week. I mean, home. I'm not very affectionate, but I instantly felt recharged when I saw my family, especially my parents, though they're already asleep when I get home. 5. No matter how warm your working environment is, never trust anyone so easily, especially those who make you feel like they care. They usually are the ones who bite you so bad at the back. I learned this the hard way. Trust me, it still haunts me until now. It was cool that I scored a job immediately, but damn, the drama and buckets of tears. It was insane. 6. It is okay to quit, especially when it's damaging your well-being. It's not your loss, it's theirs. Don't need to explain that anymore. Then I quit my job. 7. Do not, for the love of Christ, turn your life upside down for one person who wasn't even serious in the first place. An adulterous fuck who kept on making you believe that you are the problem, but then you saw it with your own eyes. Excuses, tons of it. The added trauma. Whatever, I mean, thanks for the added anxieties. Whoa! 8. Quality over quantity. For the past year, I've only hung out with 2 people consistently, and they're my cousins. Especially this year. Anyway, you think it's sad? I don't care. I have friends, a couple of them, but those 2 are the ones I trust the most. Honestly, I don't care if I don't have a lot of friends. I have my family anyway, my journal, and Stan Twitter. 9. Don't pressure yourself. Okay, this is something that I'm still learning. Anyway, a year after graduation, you'll see your batchmates succeeding in life, finding their paths, traveling, earning tons of money. At least that's what they show online. LOL. Anyway, again, you're going to feel small. I still do. I want to start spoiling my parents. I want to feel good about myself. But honey, life is not a race. It's not a competition of who gets to succeed first. No matter how cliche this is, we've all got our turns. One may experience success first, but you're going to have it too. This is just me trying to make myself feel better, actually. I'm just patting myself on my back right now. But the point is, we all start somewhere, and maybe this isn't just my time yet. Or yours. I never expected that I would turn out this way after a year. 10. Wounds heal, but never forget. I mean, there's always going to be a scar anyway, a clear representation of what you've been through. You were put in situations so you can learn a lot from it. Well, I did. Although it was very painful. Very, very, very painful, and still haunts me. How many times do I have to repeat that? Because seriously, I've been damaged so much, and this is not included from what I've written. This is just my thoughts right now. I am that damaged, and yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, 10.5, and probably the most important lesson of all, it is okay to get lost. You think after all this time, I finally have my shit together? No, I'm still learning. Although it was painful, although I was put in bad situations and have learned from it, I still have a lot of learning to do. I'm still trying to rebuild myself, and it's difficult. I still feel very, very lost. Like, when you lose your mom at the mall and you ask one of the sales ladies if they've seen your mom, and they say no because they don't actually know your mom. This happened to me as a kid, but anyway, that lost. I thought I had it figured out for a while, but my thoughts are eating me again. That's why I'm writing this. That's why I am shouting to the universe. This is out of script, by the way. That's why I'm shouting to the universe. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Anyway, I thought I was already healed, but nah, we're trying to make ourselves better now. Kids or people my age, adulting is a huge jungle. There are times where you'll succeed, there are times where you'll fall. Wow, this is like song lyrics. I'm so poetic. Haha, hashtag poet. Joke. There will be thousands of times where you'll be in denial and keep on blaming yourself, but I know it'll be better. That's so cliche. Just try. I mean, I'm still trying to fix me anyway. Still lost. Very lost. Still dealing with the trauma. Still empty. But that doesn't make me less of a person. I am still a functioning and breathing human who's just slightly or very fucked up. Told you this was very all over the place. I want to talk more though. So I'll see you in the next one.